Hello everyone, this is Lily. We are indeed having a very difficult time now. We feel each other's pain because we all worried about our country's future. In my opinion, all the mess going on right now can be attributed to moral decline. 200 years ago, stealing was rare. Historical books note at China's Tang Dynasty there was no stealing. People didn't even have to lock their door. 100 years ago, if a thief got caught, neighbors might just advise him to stop stealing and do work with their own hands. 50 years ago, people just report the stealing to police, wouldn't bother making any personal suggestions to the thief. Police would take care of it. Now, justice system doesn't have any interest in investigating lawsuits on the stealing. If you all agree, there should be some universal values applied to all human beings, which shouldn't change by lapse of time. If you compare to these universal values, you'll realize how fast people's moral standards have been declining over the past 20 years. Those who still stick to the universal values and refuse falling with the trend now got a new name, right-wing extremists. I'm often surprised by how people's ideologies now are so close between United States America and communism China. In China, if you ever challenge some governmental policies, an ordinary citizen will attack you. How can you criticize our country? You're damaging the image of our motherland. Misled by mainstream media, vast number of people in the United States of America now think it is a disgrace and damaging to our country's democracy if you talk about voting integrity. Surprisingly, Supreme Court is not interested in performing any investigation of voter fraud, but rejected the case by reasoning Texas doesn't have the standing. Isn't Supreme Court's core responsibility defending justice? Isn't the president for all the 50 states? Why doesn't Texas have the standing? I'm very much confused by the reasoning of the Supreme Court now. Can anyone tell me, if I saw someone break into my neighbor's car, am I morally obligated to report it to police? Communist Party of China established a few hundred Confucius Institutes worldwide, more for political infiltration purpose. As I certainly don't think Xi himself truly believed in Confucius. Here's why. Confucius taught the 5 cardinal values of benevolence, justice, mutual respect, wisdom, and integrity. So if CCP or Xi truly believes in Confucius, it wouldn't have let COVID-19 go rampant all over the world. I introduced the traditional Chinese instruments in the past 6 episodes. From now on, at the end of each episode, I'll discuss Confucian analogues instead. It's just the right timing to introduce this Confucian saying. 君子喻于义，小人喻于利. Confucius says, those with integrity seek justice in life. Those without integrity seek wealth in life. In traditional Chinese culture, the word justice is very rich in its meaning. It can be the justice in one's social life, or justice in the relationship between two nations, or the justice in state affairs. In China's history, there were many events about how people rather give up their lives to pursue justice. I saw this news as I was wrapping up this video, and it has made me very sad. 72-year-old Hong Kong pro-democracy media tycoon Jimmy Lai was charged on colluding with foreign forces and endangering national security. He was denied bail for the second time. Under the newly introduced controversial law, he might be sentenced up to life imprisonment only because he ran pro-democracy media. I just want to ask those who support socialism or communism, is this really what you want?